everyone, it's Clarice and today I'm going to be reviewing Identical by Ellen Hopkins. This is a book written in verse about a set of identical twin sisters. Kind of deals with their family life, their personal struggles, secrets, things like that. I absolutely love this book. I didn't think I would enjoy reading verse at all. It was not something that I planned to read. When I started reading it, I did have some problems with it. It took me a while to get into this story and get comfortable with these characters and this writing style. But once I was in it, I was really in it. Again, it is written in verse, but it's free verse, so it's actually relatively easy to read. The sentences kind of are told like normal sentences, but are written just a bit more poetically. There is no meter to it, there is no rhyme to it. Again, just free verse. But aside from the writing style, I did have a bit of a hard time reading it because I have kind of a weak stomach. I'm pretty squeamish when it comes to certain things. Trigger warning, this book deals with things like sexual abuse, with cutting, with drugs and that sort of thing. So if you're sensitive to that, I suggest you stay away from this book. I have a hard time dealing with those things personally, not because they trigger anything harmful, but just because I'm really weak. It's because I was so into this book and so attached to these characters that I had such a hard time reading those parts. It's definitely one of those books that really puts you into the characters' minds. I especially love it when deeper contemporary books really make you feel like you're in the place of the character, and this is definitely one of those books. It got me really emotional. At times I was really angry. At times I was really sad and really frustrated. Again, I had a hard time getting into it at the start because the switching POVs kind of confused me. I tended to get confused between one twin and the other. By the end of it, I didn't really care and all of it made sense. So if you're feeling confused while you're reading this book, especially in the start, just hang on and keep reading. Your questions will eventually get answered. At the beginning of this book, I felt that I was gonna give this book 3 stars just because, again, I was having a bit of a hard time getting into it. By the middle, I was so sure I was gonna give it 4 stars, but just 4 stars. But when I finished this book, you know when you finish a book and you're left feeling like you can't really do anything else but just try to process everything that happened? That happened to me, and I was just like randomly staring at my bookshelf because I just couldn't get over the book for a while. Not because the ending wasn't satisfying, it was such a good ending, but just because it was such a good book, such an emotionally draining book, that by the end of it, I just couldn't do anything else for a while there. So again, it's been a while since a book has done that to me, and if a book can do that to me and my emotions, I have to give it 5 stars. So it goes without saying that I would absolutely recommend this book, especially if you enjoy really deep, intense contemporaries, dealing with really serious personal issues. If you feel like getting really emotional, I recommend this book. If you are hesitant to start reading books that are written in verse, I recommend this book. Overall, I recommend this book. I really enjoyed it. Definitely one of my favorites. Probably my favorite contemporary read as of right now. Have you read this book? What did you think of it? Have you read any other Ellen Hopkins books that you think I should read because I really need to read another one? Either way, please, I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments down below. Please like this video if you liked it and subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!